Hello everyone, this is our classic guide, and tonight I'm going to show you how to achieve 1 damage, receiving 1 damage from poison spores. Okay, we're gonna roam around some common leveling spots. I'm using both I'm using both characters, so I have to alternate tabs. So as you can see, I'm only receiving around 1 damage, and I just regenerate it through my increased HP recovery and moving HP recovery. So if you look at my life, it just keeps coming back. It's on 1170 right now. Then it goes back to 1190 because their damage is too low. So you don't need cards. You only need 45 wit at least, and an acolyte with an Angelus, because I'll show you what happens if I don't have Angelus. Okay, so I don't have the buffs. This will be the result. Okay, I'm getting 25 damage, and my healing HP recovery is not enough to regenerate it because I'm only regenerating 73 HP. So I'm gonna get some buffs from my acolyte. Okay, if you've noticed, I already have Angelus, but they're not dealing 1 damage. Why is that? That's because I am poisoned. So if I use green herb, they're back to very low damage, and I'm just gonna regenerate that. Okay, so I've noticed this item is very how do you call that, underestimated, something like that. But it actually has 1 defense, which is huge in classic. 1 defense is only weak in Rava Classic and Renewal, but here in Classic and Per-Renewal, 1 defense is huge. So why am I using Stiletto? Because the only NPC item that is one-handed is Blade, +7 Blade. So I'm gonna make some damage comparisons right now. Say Magnum Break. So that's around 270. I've dealt 270 damage. Now if I use a 200 weapon, that would sacrifice some of my defense. So let's try 200 sword. Now they're not dealing 1 damage anymore. They're dealing 2-digit numbers. That hurts. Maybe we could try a broadsword, which has 5 depth. Okay, that works a little because we're at 37 defense. Let's go back to 100. Okay, 39 defense. 37, 39 makes a huge difference. We can try Blade. We've dealt using Stiletto. Oops, I don't have green herb anymore. Okay. Okay, let's try the damage. It's 241 compared to Stiletto, where I dealt 270. So using Stiletto, which is around 3000 Zenny right now, compared to a Blade, which is, how much is that? Let's check. Blade, that is 1450 plus upgrades, fracons, that's almost the same price, but stiletto works better. Okay, so we could have more alternatives and more defense by using these underrated cards. Okay, I found the keyword. It's underrated. So we have Steel Chun Chun card, which has def +2. I notice it's only 10,000 zenny, so I buy stuff like that. So from 39 def, I get 41. From and Amber Knight card. This is only if you want to invest more on your defense, but it is not necessary because buckler and chainmail are kinda expensive. Alright, so we're now at 43 defense. They're dealing lesser damage. Just make sure you have green herb because poison will reduce your defense. Okay. We got Material Slash and Celebrant's Mitten. Okay, you can choose not to put slots on this. I mean cards. You can still use Nutshell because I think this is only less than 1000 zenny. While buying a cap, which has the same defense, it's around, let's check, I cap. That's 12,000 zenny versus 1000 zenny Nutshell. Upper mass is kinda a bit more expensive, but it's definitely worth it. Yeah, you can use Smile Mask with 1 defense. Let's try that. Okay, this is just a test server. If you want to try the test server, it's on my website. This works too. So let's try on Wolf. Wolf is a mobby place too, right? Oh, oops, it's dealing 25 damage because I don't have Angelus anymore. So let's get buffed. Okay. Level 10 Angelus is definitely good if you have an Acolyte with you. Let's go to Wolf. Where is Wolf? 5 field O2. Okay. Okay, we're here. So we're gonna start provoking wolves. And once they see you being attacked, the other wolf will attack too. They're also dealing 1 damage. This is also a very good spot to use Magnum Break because wolves are earth mobs. They're only dealing 1 damage while I deal a lot of damage. So if I don't have mana, I'm just gonna click them. Just like that. Easy life. Unlimited HP. But the items are kinda expensive. But it's a good investment because Chainmail is a late game item. Chainmail, Buckler, Boots, Mantu. They are late game items. Just don't put any item on them yet. Maybe you can put a Materia card and Boots, Raidric card and Mantu, Tharafrog card and Buckler, Peko card and Chainmail, or even Mark card. So I guess that's it. If you have any suggestions, you may message me in Discord so I could see it. That's all for tonight, folks. Thank you.